Also, instead of dodge roll like Tank has, here's a little flip. Okay, yeah. These, on the very easy mode, there's an item here that you want, but not as difficulty. You heard that? The game likes doing these little things, it's not me doing that.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment.
I never heard someone say Makarov. I've always everybody say Makarov. But I guess Makarov is probably more correct. I'm not sure actually what the proper pronunciation is. It's a Russian word.
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Oh well. And also, AN-94, that's a very unique gun to show up. Like, I don't care how well funded these works are, like, I don't see anybody using an AN-94 for, like, all their basic guys. It's a weird unicorn gun. Oh! I'd recognize those cheeks anywhere.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node
I love that little bit.
access to the big shells
There's a bit more levity in this game somehow.
Pull up the map.
They're a lot more willing to make their characters be a bit more silly, and I like it.
Peloton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Okay. Ooh, a sneaking theme when you're on the planet. I really like this music. I only want to check. Wait. Colonel, be quiet. I'm gonna...
You won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Oh yeah.
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
Not sure what you're trying to say about that.
Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with
Yeah,
regards to...
that's a nice little way of justifying why you can't just, like, take an enemy's gun when I have no weapon. I want to see. No, I don't think they did. No, it's just straight. Okay, I was checking their rifles because the AN-94 has one unique feature where the magazine is tilted to the side, very noticeably. That's because it's a weird unicorn gun where, like, it's essentially a gun inside a gun. Because it might look like, oh, it's just like an AK-47, like, derivative. It's not. It's nothing like one. Like, that barrel, like, reciprocates. Like, you see there, it's weird. But no, they didn't model that, sadly. Also, Raiden says there's a Makarov, but I do not see one. Like, I'm looking at his hip, but, like, I see where he would have a pistol. Looks too big for a Makarov, though. Looks like where you see, like, a 45 or something. Don't know why this one specifically zaps him. I almost used this as my teaser for, this series. But I decided to be too hard. Okay, enter your code name. Birthday, what would be a good birthday to put in? When did I start this channel? I was had my microphone decided I wanted to spin. Let's put my very first upload as my birthday. That sounds like a fun little thing to do. It won't matter whatsoever, it's just like a little flavor. I gotta pull out my phone I'm looking at when I first uploaded. There we go. For my first real upload, like when I first did second all this. Let's see here. Oh, that's not correct. Okay. November 7th, 2023. Yeah, it's almost 2 years. That's crazy. Oh, you don't get to put it in the year. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that actually matters. Nationality. The American up in there. I think I put June 11th, July 11th actually when I said that. I got that out. Yeah. There's just more options you can put in.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
Ooh, that's low quality.
The dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area...
That's a really weird statement to make. Like, yeah. But I didn't think it would make space technology doesn't exist yet.
After touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Almost kind of weird that Colonel wears his dress uniform from the army or whatever.
She has
Medals and everything.
staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, It was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
I don't disagree with that.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me.
Weird little bit of translation there.
Because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in.
Don't worry, she's never gonna do that.
Proprietary save frequency.
He's gonna insist on using his first name.
0.96.
Same as ever.
I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Oh no, they're gonna wake up. Oh, it's gonna knife out. Didn't mention that. What the? Oh,
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.